Namaste children. Good morning all of you. How are you? Fine. Okay, very good. Today we are going to study about savings. Have you heard savings? Okay. Your parents deposit money. Okay. Where did they deposit money? Bank, post office. Okay. Why do they deposit money at bank? Yes, they get some extra amount. Okay. They get some extra amount. This extra amount is called interest. This extra amount is called interest. This deposit money is called principal amount. This deposit money is called principal amount. After some years, we will get back that amount. How to calculate that amount? This deposit money plus interest. Okay, the amount is equal to deposit money plus interest. This deposit money is called principal amount. Okay, then interest is calculated by percent per year. Per year means 1 year. How to calculate interest? Yes, multiplying principal amount, rate of interest and time. Time means number of years. Okay, here the principal amount is fixed. Okay, in this way to calculate interest is called simple interest. Simple interest. Interest is calculated in this way is called simple interest. That is, its formula is I is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. Here P is equal to principal amount, R is equal to rate of interest, T is equal to time. Okay. Now let us see some examples here.
Gaurav's dad congratulates him on his good score in mathematics. Gaurav thanks his dad and of course asks for a gift in return. His dad willingly says yes and tells Gaurav that he will be getting a gift of 1,000 rupees. Gaurav is elated and his dad then tells him, "Okay son, I give you two options. One, you either take your 1,000 rupees today or exactly a year later." Which one would Gaurav prefer? Gaurav says, "Of course today, Dad." Gaurav does not want to wait for another year. Why did Gaurav want the money today and not a year later, even though it's the same amount? It's simple. He thinks he can spend the money this year. He can buy a football or nice shoes or a PlayStation game with that money and enjoy himself this year. And who knows, his dad might even change his mind a year later. So why wait for another year? This is all you need to know to understand what interest is. 1,000 rupees today is not 1,000 rupees a year later. Let us consider another example. Consider a bank. A bank is an institution which mainly allows us to make deposits and also gives us loan. And this is Edward. Assume he deposits 100 rupees in the bank today. So 1 year later, the bank gives him 108 rupees. Wait, why did the bank pay Edward more than how much he had deposited? It is simple. The bank gets to use the 100 rupees for that 1 year. So to reward Edward, the bank pays him more than how much he had deposited. Now your concepts are clear. Now we just need to understand some terminologies. This 100 rupees is called the principal. It is basically the initial amount. And what Edward gets after a year is comprised of two parts. One part is that he gets back his principal of 100 rupees and the 8 rupees that's left with him is called the interest. And what Edward gets after a year is 100 rupees of principal and 8 rupees of interest. So the bank is paying interest to Edward for allowing it to keep his 100 rupees for a year. And the sum of these two is called as the amount. The amount always equals the sum of the principal and the interest. Since Edward got 8 rupees on his investment of 100 rupees, we say that he got an 8% rate of interest.
First example, rupees 10,000 invested at 5% interest rate per annum. Find the interest at the end of 1 year. Here we have given principal amount is equal to rupees 10,000. Rate of interest is equal to 5%. T is equal to 1 year. Then P is equal to rupees 10,000. R is equal to 5%. T is equal to 1 year. Therefore, I is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. T is equal to rupees 10,000 into R is equal to 5, T is equal to 1 divided by 100. In cancellation method here, multiplying it, we will get rupees 500. So, the interest is equal to rupees 500. Is it clear all of you? One more example here. Rupees 3,500 is given at a 7% per annum rate of interest. Find the interest and amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. Here we have given principal amount is equal to rupees 3,500. Rate of interest is equal to 7%. T is equal to 3 years. Then per annum, PA means per annum. Per annum means 1 year. Okay. Then T is equal to rupees 3,500. R is equal to 7%. T is equal to 3 years. Okay. Then I is equal to, what is I? P into R into T divided by 100. T is equal to rupees 3,500 into 7 into 3 divided by 100. Using cancellation method here, interest is equal to rupees 735. Okay. Now next is amount. Amount is equal to P plus I. What is P? Rupees 3,500 plus rupees 735. Adding this, we will get rupees 4,235. Answer is equal to 4,235. Okay. Is it clear all of you? Okay. Yes, students. So, today start depositing your pocket money. Okay. Don't waste it on unnecessary things. So, after a certain period, you will get an interest on your money so that you will earn an extra amount of money. Okay. Study well. Namaskar, children.